Hi guys, it's Bobby back. Today I'm going to do a really quick tutorial to show you how you can do the moss stitch. So here's my little sample piece that I just put together. So this is what the moss stitch looks like. So this sample piece that I worked here is 4 rows of moss stitch, and as you can see it puffs out a little bit. So I got 2 puffs out of 4 rows. So when you work the moss stitch, you would work 2 rows to make 1 little puff. So this is what I come up with. This is what I'm going to show you guys how you can do today. I've gotten a lot of compliments off my videos because I work a lot of items in the moss stitch just because I love it so much. So I decided to finally do a tutorial to show you all how to do it. It's very, very simple. Your edging can be messed up if you're not careful with it. I've done it plenty of times. Even doing it as much as I've been doing it lately, I can still mess up on my edges. But overall, it's pretty easy to do. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly pull this apart here because I don't want to waste yarn. And I'll get to it and show you. Okay, so with the moss stitch, I'm going to show you how you can do it in flat paneling, and what I call flat paneling is just going back and forth on a row. So you could use this method to do anything from a scarf right up to a baby blanket, up to a full-size Afghan. It's really up to you. It's all the same thing. To start your chain, you want to keep in mind that to do the moss stitch, you're working it in multiples of 3. So no matter what kind of project you want to do, big or small, you want to work it in multiples of 3. So to start this project, I'm just using a chunkier yarn and a 9mm hook, but that doesn't matter. You can use anything that you want. So to start my slip knot, I just take my yarn over my hand like so, and this end's coming from the skein, so I just wrap it around my fingers like that, creating a little circle. I insert my hook in that circle, and I pick up this back loop that's coming from my skein, and I pull it through, and it creates a knot. And now I'm just going to pull on this end here that's coming from my skein to tighten it. There's many different ways that you can do a slip knot. There's a lot of great tutorials on YouTube as well on how you can do that. So again, like I said, it doesn't matter how big you want this. You just do it in multiples of 3. So you just keep counting 3 until you got the desired length. For this tutorial, I'm going to chain up maybe 12. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I'm just going to do a short sample piece here. So now I've just did the desired length that I want. So once you get to your desired length, you want to add 2 chains at the end of it. So 1 and 2, just like so. So now we're ready to start doing our moss stitch. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into the second chain from the hook. So this one right here. We're going to go into that with a single crochet. Like so. Now we're going to do 2 double crochets in that very same hole. So we're going to yarn over, go into that very same stitch, pulling through the loop. Now we got 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, now we're going to put 1 more double crochet in that very same stitch. And there we go. That's how you do the moss stitch. I'm sure that, oops, sorry guys, I'm sure that there's other ways you can do this. I've seen it done with a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet in the same stitch. So I'm not exactly sure what the proper way of doing a moss stitch is, but this is how I do mine. So now we're going to skip 2 chains. So here's your second chain right here. Here's the one we just put our moss stitch in, and here's the second one right here. So we're going to skip him, the next one, and going into the 3rd chain from the one you just went into. So we're going to put in a single crochet and 2 double crochets. Just like so. And you're going to keep repeating that all the way across. You're going to skip 2 chains, going into the 3rd with a single crochet and 2 double crochets into the very same stitch. Okay, skip 2 chains. Sometimes the first chain from the one you just come from is a little hard to see because it goes a little bit smaller, but that's it there. So there's 2, there's 3, a single crochet and 2 double crochets. Alrighty, now I've got 3 left on my hook. So I'm going to go into the very last one. Oops. And this time I'm just putting in a single crochet.